It's an interesting situation I'm in right now. For those of you who had seen the YouTube channel before, you guys know that I was doing a lot of these car vlogs. And some of them were getting pretty dark. And in some of them I was saying things that I thought I meant, right? Like I thought at the time that I meant what I was saying. Well, the other day, I was talking to somebody, and they mentioned these videos I had been posting about being like a call for help. Now, at this point, I was heavily intoxicated. I was doing a live stream. I had ended the live stream after 5 hours into the stream, and I went to my YouTube settings. I went to delete my channel. I did the permanently delete channel, and I permanently deleted North Sea Hero. I've been trying to contact YouTube support. I posted to the YouTube support community. I ended up getting on an account chat with the section of Google support that handles like paid YouTube memberships, because although my channel was tiny, I wasn't part of the partner program or anything like that. Well, what happened was I got in contact with the section of support that handles like paid accounts, right? That's like one of the few things they actually dedicate live support to for people in general. Because obviously if you're putting money directly into something, if you're paying for YouTube Premium or whatever and you're experiencing a problem, you might want to get on live chat with somebody and talk about it. Well, twice in the 12 hours since I hit the delete button on the channel, I got on the live chat with people from that section of support, and I got the same thing each time. Basically that it was outside the area of expertise. I told them, well, look, find somebody whose area of expertise it is. I know the data's there. You know, things don't just get deleted off the internet, forever like that. But apparently they do. Apparently when you're a small channel of 62 subscribers, that's exactly what happens. But fortunately, I grabbed my old laptop and I found a lot of the iconic videos from the old days of North Sea Hero. I found White and Pony, the first video I ever uploaded in 2011, and it was the first video I re-uploaded back to the channel. I re-uploaded so far White and Pony, the Orbital Friendship Beam, the bow and arrow and airsoft shotgun reviews, which, by the way, those two videos, the airsoft shotgun review and the bow and arrow review, those were like those for a long time were the two most viewed videos on the YouTube channel. Like they had like a combined 2,800 views or something like that. It was like 1,500 and 1,200 or something like that. 15 something and 12 something. Which makes sense. They were toy reviews in the 2014 era. Had I known about, the algorithms, had I known then what I know now, maybe I could have kept doing something similar. Maybe I could have blown this channel, well, the old channel up into, a 1 million subscriber channel that was making a living. Who knows? Not that it would matter right now, what with all the Kappa shenanigans. I mean, I basically said, these videos aren't for kids. When I re-uploaded them, I labeled them not for kids, with the justification being, well, it's not for kids, it's for parents, right? It's for parents of kids. They're the ones with the money, so they're the ones whether I'm recommending they should buy it or not. It's like, whatever. But I've been going through and trying to find a lot of the old iconic videos. I've got, the Countryman extended album version. That's back up online now. So, it's not the end of the world, right? The most viewed video on that channel had like 1,900 views or something like that. And the channel had 62 subscribers. And a lot of the memories, I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the peanut butter pudding video. That was one of my sister's favorites. Not because it was a good, well-made video or anything, but quite the opposite. It was like so bad it's good, you know? I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that. But the point is, it's not the end of the world. And when I was on this call with somebody and I spitefully deleted the whole channel, I said, look, well, nobody has to deal with those videos anymore because I just deleted the whole channel. I should have gone through and deleted the car vlogs themselves, at least the later ones. That's what I should have done. But, and my most regrettable video I've made to date, that was the favorite of a friend of mine, the guy who was in the video in a mask. I don't think that one's coming back. I think that one's going to be a memory. It's kind of like how when Markiplier and that other dude that nobody knows or cares about announced their Unis Honest thing, I started downloading the videos onto a hard drive. Not to re-upload them, because they said, yeah, we're going to go after the re-uploaders. But I was like, the idea was I was going to download those videos out of spite, and then once the channel was deleted, I was going to announce, like, hey, I downloaded the videos. And I'm not going to re-upload them, but I have them. I can keep watching them forever. You know? What's Markiplier going to do? Kick in my door and delete my hard drive? Maybe I should have done something like that. Because I keep backups of a lot of stuff. As a teenager, I would write fan fiction on, as I should say as a young adult, I would write fan fiction on 4chan. And a lot of the older writers, their pastebins have been getting deleted. I've been downloading zip file backups of my pastebin account. Yeah, I should have done something like that for YouTube. But like I said, a lot of the iconic content is coming back, or even already is back. Countryman, the channel's first video, the orbital friendship beam, not the tutorial command prompt version, but the actual .exe one, the demo. A lot of the iconic content is still going to be there, fortunately, for memory's sake. But more to the point, I've been doing a lot of thinking about it. And the last video on the channel before it got deleted was a video in which I explained that my terminology was wrong. I'd been talking about how days in which I didn't have a certain online following or a certain measurement of success that I set for myself were wasted days. And I changed my mind on that and said, okay, maybe they weren't wasted. Maybe they were just unproductive as far as my, career goals goes. But lately, I've been doing a lot of thinking about personal goals. And for a while there, I was going through a phase where my entire personal goal was the online presence. That pretty much was my goal. And anything that didn't contribute to that was a waste of time, or at least unproductive, right? But I've realized since then that personal goals and career goals can be different. I can have the dream of being a career streamer or a career software developer, or both. That was kind of the whole point of like the BYOB programming streams, was to try to build up an online presence while also creating something that hopefully one day I can turn it into something legit and sell it on Steam and make buku bucks and sit back on my piles of money, from my $1.99 game that sells, 100,000 copies because it's $2. And after all the fees and taxes and everything, that's still a decent year's income. But I came to a realization of how, look, I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of things that I'm not sorry for in this life. making my family feel like I didn't care about them is not one of those things. That is something that I'm sorry for. But I came to a realization recently that, you know, life isn't all about the career, right? You can have other goals in life besides your career, whether it be your job or an office career or a company career or a corporate career or even an online career, which I don't have yet, but that's exactly what I'm trying to build for myself. So I guess what it really comes down to is I'm going to continue the project of trying to find the old videos that I had as much as I can. Oh, and I also found some old footage on that same laptop of videos that I had been planning on, cutting into videos and never just ended up getting around to it. So funny that this sort of ended up with me being able to not only recover the most iconic content from the channel and re-upload it, but I've been able to find some things that, it's sort of an alternate timeline. What could have happened had I gotten around to editing this footage down and doing a lot of stuff with that. Unfortunately, the original performance version of Countryman, that video of me sitting in my room with my electric guitar unplugged, that's probably not coming back, I don't think. And the reason is because, from what I can tell, while I do have a video file of that, there's no audio to it. Which isn't necessarily much of a problem. Because again, that video sucked from an objective point of view, but it represented memories for me, and it represented a lot of sentimentality. And that really is what YouTube was originally all about, and that's what I really started doing YouTube for. For the sentiment and just for a way to create things and share them with people directly. I would show people these videos on my phone, or I'd give people the link, I'd email people the link, I'd Skype message people links to my videos to share them directly. But, like I said, it's not the end of the world. White and Pony is back, Countryman extended album version's back, the toy reviews are back, Orbital Friendship Beam demo is back, and there's a lot more on the way. The Super Smash Bros. Brawl video is back, and I even found episodes 2 and 3. The sequel with that long intro with the picture of Snake, and then the version where I had the face cam with my sister. Those ones are on their way back. Just give me time. There's actually a lot of stuff on that laptop that I need to recover before the whole thing craps the bed, because that laptop is 12 years old at this point. It's an HDD laptop that's been stored upside down in a lot of times, so I gotta get that stuff while I can. It's pretty slow these days just to browse around it on Windows, but I'm gonna find what I can from there. All my old reaction image folders, all my homework folders. And I mean literally homework folders, like actually literally homework folders. I'm going to try to get as much of that stuff back as I can. So maybe the purpose of all this was for me to rediscover what made me start doing YouTube and online stuff in the first place. Because the relief that washed over me when I saw White and Pony, Countryman extended album version, the Brawl videos, the relief that washed over me when I thought, okay, maybe the original views are gone, maybe the original comments are gone, but I have that little piece of my life back. Even though Google was no help in getting those past 9 years. I originally been saying 11 years, but I realized I started it in 2011, not 2009. I got a little confused there, but it rekindled my love for those small-time projects and the things I did back then. And it also redefined what it means for me to create online content. Because while I may have started the BYOB programming streams as a means to try to build a niche audience and build up a presence on Twitch, I went to a dude's stream earlier today, and as soon as I popped in the chat, he said, "Yo, you guys should consider going to this guy's channel right now and follow him because he makes programming interesting. And that was an eye-opener and a half for me. That was a revelation for me. He didn't say, oh, go follow this dude, he's the funniest guy ever. Oh, go follow this dude, he's this big YouTuber, he's not I'm no A Seagull, I'm no Ninja, I'm no Shroud, and I never will be. Maybe I'm never gonna be the next Ninja or the next Shroud or the next Moist Critical, but maybe I can be the next Dankin. Maybe I can be the next Droopy Jors or the next Kezia TV, where I've got a handful of a few dozen people that come and they watch my content, and it's bringing people some laughs. Because I was there on Critical's YouTube channel when his subscribers were in the 4 digits, which is obviously a hell of a lot more than my old channel ever had when I nuked it. It's kind of a double-edged sword, On the one hand, one of the main reasons I wasn't able to get a lot of this stuff back is because my channel was so small. Wayback Machine didn't have any archives of anything because it's a 62 sub channel with a combined 4,500 views across the channel. But the iconic content, the content that I made as a teenager and just shared with people just for fun and for the love of it, I still got that. And hey, now I'm out here on Twitch, and I'm making programming interesting for people who have no programming mind whatsoever and don't even know what I'm doing. But apparently I'm making it interesting for people. It's pretty good, in my opinion. So yeah, not the end of the world. Still regrettable. If I could go back and change it, obviously I would. I would just delete the more problematic car vlog videos and keep going from there. But hey, I mentioned Michael Reeves and how his video blew up from the timing. Maybe this is my re-roll in the lottery. Maybe somebody's gonna find one of the videos I'm uploading right now, and they're gonna share it to a Facebook group, and it's gonna blow up, and I'm gonna have 4-digit subs in the next couple days. And maybe not, but if I don't, if that doesn't happen, oh well. At least I still have the memories, and I still have the means to continue creating content in the future. Content that a lot of which is going to be based on stuff that I had meant to do back then but never got around to. So the past is in the past, can't be undone. At least not at this point. I think it's too late now. I think the servers really have wiped the data at this point, but I've got backups of the most important and iconic videos of the channel. I'm re-uploading them for archival purposes, and in the future I'm going to try to do better for myself, for my fans, the small handful I have, and for my family, but most importantly for my family and for myself. Because any day can be a productive day. If I got out of bed and I make one person in this world happy, even including myself, then, hey, today was a good day. Today, I ran a D&D module for some people who got to use high-level characters and complete a high-level adventure. I think it's created some memories for some of them. I made some people happy. I made myself happy. And I got started back on the track. And above all else, I didn't even have to use my AK. Well, my AR. Between you and me, I don't have an AK. But either way, I gotta say, today was a good day. And I'm looking forward to maybe not 16,400, but I'm looking forward to a lot of good days ahead. And I'm hoping anybody can stick around, and that what I do can make some of these next 16,400 days a good day for you too. This is North Sea Hero signing out.